Hi guys, it is lbtwink. For those of you who do not know me, hi, my name is Thomas, and I'm just a twink trying to live my best fucking life. Today's video is honestly gonna be kind of a throwback because maybe 2 or 3 months ago I made a video, and that video was titled, I found out I had HIV at the age of 17. Since that video, I have definitely come to accept myself more as a person, more than I have ever done. And I've gotten an unbelievable, to me at least, amount of support from everyone on here. That to me is crazy. It's really fucking crazy because I was able to turn such a bad situation into such a good one. But there's still a lot that I have to be said. Like, that video was just about my HIV story. And if you guys haven't seen that, I'm gonna leave a link below for you guys to check it out. I woke up this morning and I was feeling very invalid. I knew that the root of me feeling so invalid was because this is something I have to live with for the rest of my life. There's just some days that I wake up and I feel like shit, honestly, and today was one of them. And I'm probably, like when I always film these videos, I might be a little scatterbrained, so bear with me. I'm not coming on here to make this video for sympathy. I'm not coming on here to make this video for clout, I guess. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys more about this because I'm feeling like this, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because YouTube to me has honestly become this outlet where I can just talk to you guys and honestly put myself out there, and it helps me grow as a person. I just want to like start off by saying that like I'm just doing this because this is gonna help me get a lot off my chest. And I know that there's other people who are going through similar situations like this who may not be able to come forward and speak about it like on camera and stuff. And so, you know, I just want to be there. I want to be an advocate for people like this. I just wanted to talk, get some things off my chest, and honestly tell you guys how I really feel about living with HIV at such a young age. Because honestly, there's some days where it really fucking gets to me. And this morning I woke up and it really fucking got to me. This video is definitely gonna be more serious. It's not gonna be my usual video styles where I'm like making fun of myself, where I'm like trying to be funny and just like be myself. Like, this is gonna be a raw video of me just sitting down and talking to the camera, and so I'm sorry if you guys get bored. I need to do this for me. I want to start off by reading you guys what I was starting to write in my journal this morning, which I know that's a very personal thing to like share is my journal, but it's just kind of what started me to inspire this because I was writing in my journal and I was like, fuck, I need to make a YouTube video because that's just gonna get a lot more off my chest. Sunday, September 23rd, 2018. Hey journal, it's been a long time since I feel like I have written in you. I woke up today feeling really invalid, really lonely. This happens from time to time, but I usually just try to distract myself from it. I came to you, this book I pour my thoughts into, to hopefully confront those feelings. I feel like all of this is rooting from the fact I have HIV, or maybe that's just because I want to put the blame on it. Fuck, it just makes me feel so isolated sometimes. I really have hit a point where, of course I accept it, and of course I know I can live with it. And then I cut myself off right there because I was like, honestly, I'd rather be pouring these thoughts out to the camera, and it's fucked up, honestly. I still am trying to cope with that. I feel like I'm still trying to figure it out. I know I have to take medication every day, and I know I have to do all this like every single day, but it kind of fucking sucks. Like, I never really realized like how serious like this all would be, and like it really scares me because like it's kind of fucked up. What if like one day my medication isn't working? What if my body becomes resistant to my medication? What if like something happens? Why is this something that's so prevalent in the gay community, and why does it have to affect youth like myself? I know there's mornings where I'll wake up and I'll literally like, why is that the first thing that's gonna be on my fucking mind when I wake up, is that I have to live with this disease for the rest of my life? And it really honestly makes me feel isolated because I feel very lonely a lot. I try to hide the fact, and I try to distract myself from it by going out and doing stuff with my friends, doing stuff with like work, just like for me like hula hooping. Like, it's all stuff to distract me. I honestly feel like I'm gonna spend my life alone. I'm happy being single, but you know, it gets lonely and you we all want someone to share our thoughts with, share our opinions with, and someone to show affection to, and someone to do that. I just feel like because I have this disease, like, that automatically puts me at this, like, roster with guys where, like, they don't even want to fuck with me. It just gets really fucking isolating when no one can relate. A lot of the times I feel like I've had conversations with guys over social media, Grindr. Grindr isn't fucking valid, what am I saying? They'll be talking to me, and then when I bring it up, when it gets down to the nitty-gritty, and I tell them, yeah, I'm undetectable, I literally get blocked. I get ignored. So many people are uneducated about it, and that's where it fucks me up, because I feel like no one even looks at me in the way, like, oh, like, I like this guy genuinely for who he is. I feel like it just gets in the way of everything. And then I have to go on and think about, like, how I have to take this pill every day. Sometimes it'll fucking hurt my stomach if I don't eat with it, and I'm not eating at the same consistent time every day. It's also crazy to look back. About 2 months ago, I was sitting in this same exact spot in the same park, filming in my car, because that was the only private place I had to film, talking about this, coming forward with it. To see the amount that I've grown within the past 2-3 months over this, I have definitely become more accepting. As I become more accepting, I become more accepting of the fact that I feel like I'm gonna spend the rest of my life alone because I have this. It almost feels limited that I have to talk to only this certain group of people because they're the only people who could relate, and the ones who can't relate are uneducated about it and kind of just, like, don't give a fuck. I definitely want to say thank you to all the people who have supported me through this and have come up to me and told me, like, hey, I'm really proud of you for making that video. Like, it was very educating, it was very this and that, offering me support, because it's honestly what is keeping me through my day-to-day without being perpetually depressed and perpetually sad. I'm glad to see people coming to me telling me that they're in similar situations and that they also feel the same way I do, and that they feel not alone because they have seen my videos, know that, like, life goes on and that there's more to life than just, like, you have this and, like, you aren't gonna fucking die. A lot of people don't know. Being undetectable, basically, like, my doctors told me this last time, and I don't even like to say this because I don't want to believe this is true, honestly, because I don't want something to go wrong. Last time I was at my doctor's, they told me that undetectable means untransmittable. Yeah, but it's also scary because I feel like since so many other guys are thinking, like, oh, even that you're undetectable, like, I can't get it, like, that's honestly how I'm thinking too. Like, I feel like even though I am undetectable, like, what if there's a slight chance that I could pass it to someone, and that also makes me isolate myself. I'm scared that I'm gonna fuck up someone else's life because I feel like my life is fucked up and I don't want to turn that onto someone else. It's honestly just, it's really hard sometimes to wake up every morning, remember that you have to live with this, and just be scared of little things. Like, honestly, like, I'm scared, like, even if I get a cut around someone or even if I see blood, like, it's fucked up. I'm just like, I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be fucked with. Like, I know that it's not that easily transmittable, but still the fact that, like, I got it fucks me up. I don't want to cry on camera right now, honestly. I really just don't want to look like I'm begging for sympathy from everyone, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm really just trying to pour my fucking thoughts out. It's not necessarily hard for me to come on camera and be transparent about this, because I have done it a couple times, and it's something that I really do advocate for. My mind jumbles up, and I honestly forget what I want to say, and so I just start rambling, and then it just makes me seem like, oh my goodness, like, what the fuck am I even talking about? I hope it does make sense to some people, honestly. I never thought growing up that this would be me. I would be the one who had it, because of course I was aware about what it was. I never thought that it would be something that would personally affect me. Doing all the reckless things I was doing, putting myself in a position where I knew I could be exposed to it. I knew about the risk. I did know that there was a risk of me contracting it. I never thought that I would actually get it. And I still think about, like, the day I found out, like, that really changed me as a person. Like, it was in that moment that I started isolating myself with this problem. And I want to talk to people about it, but I feel like there's no one in my life that I could talk to that I can relate about. I have my family telling me to go to these support groups and stuff, and it's just like, I'm not good around people like that. I'm not good putting myself in, like, a group like that of, like, necessarily boys who are in the same position, just because that gives me anxiety. Honestly, boys give me fucking anxiety. It's just scary to like go up and be so vulnerable in real life in a group in front of people. Like, of course I can go on YouTube. I feel like I'm talking to a screen, honestly, right now, and a screen's not gonna judge me back until I post the video. The judgment isn't even what I care. It's just that I'm getting my story out there. 2 months ago, I thought after I made that video that it would be off my chest. But here I am sitting, still thinking about it. Every day of my life, I fucking think about it. I feel like sitting down and talking to you guys on camera honestly makes me feel a lot better about it. I honestly just hope that the younger generation out there, or people just younger than me, and to me that's considered the young generation, I hope you guys are aware that this is an actual issue that you possibly could be exposing yourself to. You don't know. I've talked with guys who I've known for years, just honestly like through Grindr. Like, we just knew each other and would talk every so often, and I know that they have it now. That to me just goes to show even more like how easy it is for anyone to get it. And it's not even just gay guys, honestly, at this point. Like, it literally could be anyone if you aren't careful. If you are a gay man and you are over the age of 18, you should go on PrEP. I definitely think if it's something that's available to you, that you should go ahead and take the incentive and do that just for yourself. I don't even know how I feel. I feel like I've definitely come to accept it, but I also feel like I haven't come to accept it because every day it's still so surreal, and it still feels like to me that I can't have a certain connection with someone without everything being centered around it. And I feel like that's something that people can't overlook about me, because I mean, I am such an advocate for it, and I do try to talk about it a lot. I do try to be super open about it. At the end of the day, I feel like that's all people are gonna see in me, and the thing is, like, I feel like I'm so much more, and I feel like this video has become me begging for a boyfriend. It's not, it's just me pouring my fucking thoughts out. Been 1.5 years and I still can't accept it. I can't accept it. I contradict myself a lot. That all being said, I feel like I've definitely sat down and poured my thoughts out, and I feel like that's all my mind is trying to tell me to say right now. And so I'm not going to try to keep dragging this video on, and I'm not going to try to keep rambling, because I don't even know what to ramble about anymore. But if you guys have made it this far, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to my thoughts. If you guys gave a fuck to watch this to the end, I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys. I do want anyone to know who is in a similar position that I am, that you're not alone, because first of all, I'm here, and I want to be someone who can stand up and speak about this openly. You're always welcome to come to me and talk to me, and I will try my hardest. I know it's not always the easiest to get back to everyone, but please come talk to me, come with me with your questions. If you guys do want to see more videos about this, if you guys want me to talk about this more, which I do want to talk about it more, but it's kind of hard to talk about it because I don't even know what to talk about, honestly. I just have to grab inspiration from the second I see it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. XOXO, lbtwink.